We're going to take our lead from the president there in New York and take you to Baltimore. And the irony of this is incredible. We're almost exactly 1 week away from when things really deteriorated at this very intersection. This is in Baltimore, and this is a live picture from the area close by there, that same scene of Pennsylvania and North Avenue, where there's been some sort of a scuffle or an altercation or some police intervention. What we do know is that a large phalanx now of police officers, Baltimore City police officers, some of them also wearing that body armor that we have come to see so many times, on the other side of the street there, continuing to hold back a smallish crowd that has gathered. But this is something that's going on. It's very hard for us. Our Brad Bell, by the way, is on the scene, and we're standing by to get confirmation from him. But as you might expect, details are hard to come by, and we'll continue to watch this situation for you very carefully. Perhaps a suspect with a gun, but again, this has not been confirmed, and that perhaps the suspect may have used some sort of non-lethal force on that suspect. Apparently there is a video of a person being put into an ambulance, and again, we are watching this with our own eyes to try and ascertain exactly what's going on. But if all this looks eerily familiar, it's because it is. These are the very street corners and the streets themselves that prove the flashpoint of that rioting exactly 1 week ago. We don't anticipate anything like that, but it's also hard, given what happened a week ago, to rule anything out. But in the meantime, as we've showed you now, there's a significant police presence there, in this case blocking off the street, and what is obviously a police investigation going on in front of one of those row houses with storefronts out in front. They're now directing, as you can see, traffic around this same corner, and that was one of the ironies of a week ago, that there was so much traffic down these streets even as things were going on. And there you can see some of the crowd that has started to gather on that street corner, and they're being obviously held back by police, who continue to sort of move them back, if you will, away from what is the scene of the investigation, which is on the other side of the street, in about the middle of the block. But the police are gently moving them back and trying to control the crowd and hopefully the passions of that crowd right there. Just standing by to hear from Brad Bell on just exactly what's going on. We're watching this as we say. And again, this is exactly where we were looking from exactly the same camera vantage point 1 week ago, when the bad stuff really started in Baltimore, the rock and bottle throwing and what became lawless behavior that we've come to find out has been so embarrassing to much of the Baltimore community. This is a place now that is profoundly unhappy about what happened a week ago and determined to not let it happen again. We'll watch what happens there right now, so keep it right here and we'll keep you up to the minute. We'll step away for just a bit. We're back with more news right after this.